onion day. So I'm going to plant out the onion sets. They're going a little bit yellow now. Got a little bit of tip burn in the greenhouse, so it's about time they went out. I've prepared this bed. It's got some chicken pellets in it. It's been covered for a few weeks. It's nice and moist. There's plenty of nutrition in it, so these are just going to go straight in. Normally I'd put the onions quite far apart. If you remember last year I had some quite big onions, but this year I'm actually going to plant them closer together because I want some smaller, smaller onions. What I was finding was with the big onions, I was only using half of one in a meal and putting half back in the fridge. So I'm going to grow some smaller ones, plant them a little bit closer together, sort of 6 inches, and then if we have a meal we can use the whole onion. That's the thought process anyway. That should store just as well as the big ones last year. So let's get them in, guys, see what we've got. So they've got 3 or 4 leaves on them now, and I'll bring you in to show you this, but they've got really good roots on, just dying to go out. So you can see the roots, really good. I'm just going to pop these in about 6 inches apart. Look at those, dying to get out. I've obviously got the bigger onions growing in the greenhouse as well, so hopefully they'll be okay and we can pop them in later in the season. These I would expect to go to seed, and it's quite common for sets to do that. You can get heat treated sets that are a lot better. So that's the general idea, guys. I'll get these in and then show you. Now we have 24 of the Stuttgart onion sets planted up and on their way. I've still got perhaps a third of the bed there that I could perhaps get a catch crop in, some lettuces or something like that before the bigger onions go in, if they do develop. I need to get this broccoli off today, all of it, because sorry about the shadow. I didn't think this was going to be anywhere as near as good as last year, but it's actually done better. It's absolutely huge. I mean, this is the size of my head, and they all are. They're just massive. Look at that, it's just huge. So these have got comf today. I've obviously got all these side shoots as well, that are big as well, so yeah, fantastic crop. Again, overwintered green magic. Right guys, seed sowing today. I think I went through some of these the other week with the cosmos and that, and I just completely forgot to sow them. So today I'm sowing some flowers, cosmos, some Thumbagia. If you remember last year I had some of the Thumbagia vines running through the box on the side of the garage with the calibracoas, and it looked really nice, so I'm going to try and do that again this year. So what I'm going to say today, I'm clearly not going to bore you by showing you me sowing all these seeds, but I've got, I'm doing my tomatoes today. I'm doing Tumbling Tom, which is obviously going to go in the basket. It's done really well last year. They're a small cherry. I'm doing Crimson Crush, which is the main tomato. Just a good all-round eater, and they're blight resistant as well. They did really well last year. And I've got some Beauty King tomatoes here from Ali D. I don't know what they look like, but I'll look them up, but they're from Ali D. And I've got some Midnight Roma tomatoes. Them again are from Ali D, so thank you, Ali. So that's the tomatoes. I won't be planting the cucumbers, the French beans and that. Probably that'll be next week or the week after, I should think, because we're still getting cold nights, and all these seeds that I'm sowing today are going to stay in this greenhouse. I've got no space inside, and bearing in mind it's getting up to high 20s in here every day, I think I'll be fine. So the flowers, obviously the Thumbagia, they're a superstar orange, so I'm going to sow a few of those. Cosmos, I've got loads and loads of Cosmos, I do love the stuff. So we've got a Versailles Tetra, which is a pink one, as you can see there. The Cosmos Gazebo Red. I've got one called Sonata Dwarf. There's no picture of that. I don't even know what colour it is, to be honest, but we'll have a look, see if I can find a photo. I've got the Old Faithful Sensation mixed. They always do well, and they're really tall ones. I've got a mixed packet. They're just called Brightness Mixed, so they should be okay. I've got a few white ones. I'm not going to do those because I've got some new seed. I've got Psych White Cosmos, which I've never grown before. I've got a Bipinatus Xanthos, which I've never grown before, and a Capriola, which look quite nice. These are about 60-70 centimetres high, but quite pretty. So we'll be doing all of those. And what I'm going to do, just to keep a little bit of the warmth in, because it does get cold overnight, I'm just going to basically pop them in these little Timu propagators, like I did with the Rebecca's and everything, which are doing well, but they're on the windowsill in the bedroom. So yeah, I'm going to do all them seeds in here. What I'll do, I'm not going to show you the process because you know it, but I'll show you when we're done. Right, seed sowing's done, guys. These are the new dahlias, and if you can see closely there, we're starting to get shoots. This one as well. Nothing on this one yet. At the top here we've got some Nicotianas, which are coming up now. Lettuces, I don't know if these are dud seeds or what, but these haven't done nothing. So we'll sow some more of those. That's all the tomatoes in the Cosmos. And some more down here. And in this little propagator we've got some of the Thumbagia vines. Got 12 in there. 2 different plants. A Lata Mix and a Lata Orange. Chocolate Cosmos. I split this tuber last week, and I've got shoots on both. You might not see the ones at the back, they're very tiny. Vento Onions and Bedfordshire Champion standing up now, there's a little bit of warmth. And we've got the strawberries down here, which will be going out probably tomorrow. They've come on really well in these pots, really pleased. So yeah, I'm going to try and get them up tomorrow. So it's all starting to happen, guys. It's pretty busy. Let me just show you the cherry tree. This was buds a week ago. If you look at it now, it's just zoomed into blossom. Absolutely stunning. So hopefully we'll get some fruit this year. So anyway, guys, I'll probably leave it here today, and catch up with you again tomorrow when we do the strawberries. I'm going to put on these sprouts. They're not massive, but I want to get them out of these little cells because the roots are pouring through the bottom. Although they're not well rooted, they do seem to have really long roots dangling out the bottom. The only thing I don't like about these trays is it's a pain in the butt to get your plants out. But what we've got here is just a bulk standard multi-purpose. And I'm going to add a little bit of charge and just pop the bigger ones on into 10cm pots. A little bit of charge, not a lot. And they'll stay in the 10cm pots for a few weeks. Just give it a little mix in, and then you can watch the fun of getting them out of the modules. Right, let's have a go. So there's only 3 or 4 really I want to put on at the minute, so I'm going to use the scoop because I'm never going to be able to push these out without them falling apart. And this is not going to be easy. No, that's not going to work. I'm going to actually try and flop it out. Coming. Oh, there we go. So yeah, there's my little plant. There is roots in there, but I just want to get them something a little bit sturdier so they can stay in there a little bit longer. So 10cm pot. Make a nice hole in the middle so we can get it in. And there we have it, simple as that. One Bedford Brussels sprout. Beautiful. Right, so I'm going to get these strawberries in, guys. This bed's had a bit of 6X in it, some chicken pellets. It's only about 6 inches deep, but it should be fine for the strawberries. It was originally going to be a water feature, but I changed that idea because I just couldn't get it level, so I just pierced the membrane and chucked some plants in it. So now it's going to be a strawberry bed. Although it's not very deep, it does hold moisture really well. I mean, this hasn't been watered, and it's still, as you can see, it's still really good, but there is about 1 inch of sand at the bottom, so it's got good drainage as well. So I'm going to put the 6 early strawberries in here, which are the honey O ones. These are the plants, and if you remember what they look like when I unpacked them, they've put on some good growth. They've been in these pots about 3 weeks, I think, so there won't be a lot going on in the pots. I shouldn't think the roots have developed much, to be honest, so they'll probably just all fall apart when I take them out. But I'm going to stick 6 in here, and the other side I think we'll put the mid-season ones, and the mid to lates I think I'll pop in a pot. That's the big one, which again, nice growth. So let's get these in, see what they look like. Oh, we have actually got some nice root development on those, so, and they're holding together, so that's even better. So let's get them in, and again plant these as deep as they were in the pot, not covering the crown, and they should be fine. I'll keep my label so I know what's what. Yeah, really nice roots actually, quite impressed. And I'll probably mulch this with straw or something. Lovely roots. Hopefully these will fly away and give me some nice pickings. Don't know what this one's going to be like, it's massive. Hopefully it'll just fall to bits. That's quite big, I'll get some of that soil off. That's a bit better. I'll spread the roots out on this one a little bit because it's quite a big one. go, guys. 6 strawberries. Hopefully they'll be happy in there. Beautiful. So that's the strawberries in, guys. 6 of the honey earlies and 6 of the Cambridge favourite, which are the mids. And that, guys, is me done for the day. Sun's out, it's really warm, so I think I'm going to enjoy it. Oh, let me just show you this my apple tree. Starting to get a bit of blossom on there as well. Happy days. Enjoy the sun, guys. And I'll see you next week.